Hello everyone, welcome to Cherish Yoga. Today we are doing a power Cherish Yoga practice. This is different from what we normally do. Normally we are on the gentler side, but every once in a while it's good to push a little bit harder, especially as you go into the holiday season or if there's any kind of stressful thing happening in your life. I know I should be telling you to channel your inner peace, find your inner whatever. That's good too, but today we're going to find the inner power. Okay, we're going to find some power poses. We're going to build a little bit of heat. We're going to feel good. We are going to maybe find that our body can do some things we didn't realize it could do. So we're going to work hard today, but it's going to be amazing. It's going to be fantastic. One final thing before we get started is that if you enjoy these videos, if they're helpful, if you wouldn't mind liking and subscribing to our channel, that would be a huge help as we continue to get more videos out there and to build our channel. Thank you so much. If you need to grab, you don't really need anything. If you need to create a little bit of space for yourself, feel free to do that and then come on back and we'll get started. Okay, we are going to give ourselves just a few moments at the beginning here to kind of let the body settle in. As the body settles, the mind settles, the nervous system settles, the breathing settles. We're going to release any tension we're holding, especially in the forehead and in your facial muscles and in your jaw, your neck and shoulders. Breath work is important in any yoga practice, but especially as we increase the intensity, we want to make sure that we keep the breath moving. So as we begin, notice your breath. Feel that inhale traveling all the way down, filling up your torso, filling up your belly, traveling below the navel, and then we exhale it out through the nose. Let's take two more of these. And one more inhale. On our next inhale, we float the arms up. And then as we exhale, we're going to release all the way down over the legs. So we're going to start to wake those legs and the lower body up just a little bit. We're going to inhale back up, rolling up through the spine. And then we're going to exhale, melt down over the legs. And again, inhale up. And exhale down. We're going to take one more inhale up. And exhale down over the legs. This time, inch your feet forward just a little bit until you feel that stretch deepen in the back of your legs. Take a big breath in here. And a big exhale. One more big breath. And we're going to slowly walk our hands up the legs as we roll up through the spine. Good. Reach the arms all the way overhead. We're going to grab a wrist up and over to one side and then up and over to the other side. Good. Let's do that one more time on each side. Beautiful. We're going to go ahead and get into it. We're going to stand right up and come behind our chairs. We're starting with a flow today. A flow is one of my favorite ways to get the body moving, get the breath moving, start to wake the body up, start to loosen things up in the body. So we're going to start with what I call the Warrior Two flow. We're going to inhale, arms up, overhead. We're going to exhale, step back into a warrior, to a downward dog. Not the Warrior Two yet. We're in a downward dog. This first time through, we're going to take our time. Feel each of these positions or poses. Maybe find some gentle movement here as you wake your body up. Good. Now we're going to step our right foot forward. The left foot is going to turn out to the side. This is going to bring us into our warrior two. Left arm comes up and around like a windmill. The right hand can stay on the chair, or we can release it up over that chair, bringing us into our warrior two. Good. Now we're going to reverse back out of this into a downward dog again. This time we're going to lift our tailbone up and back. We've got just a moment here to take a nice deep stretch. And then we're going to take one big step forward. We're going to inhale, arms up, and we exhale, hands to heart. Good. We're going to go again. Inhale up. Exhale, down dog. Good. This time we step the left foot forward. The right foot turns out to the side. The right arm is going to windmill up and around, bringing us into our warrior two. And then we're going to reverse back out of this into a downward dog, lifting that tailbone up and back, opening up through the back of the legs. Good. Now one big step forward, inhale up, and exhale, hands to heart. Now we move with each breath. We're going to inhale up, exhale, step back to our downward dog. Inhale, right foot forward, left foot turns out. Exhale, left arm up and around. Good. Inhale, down dog. Exhale, take your tailbone and your hips up and back for the stretch. And we inhale, step all the way forward, arms up. And exhale, hands to heart. Good. Again, other side. Inhale up. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, left foot forward, right foot turns out. Exhale, right arm around. Inhale, down dog. Exhale, tailbone up and back. Inhale, step it forward. And exhale, hands to heart. We're going to go one more time on each side. Inhale up. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, right foot forward, left foot turns out. Exhale, left arm around. Inhale, down dog. Exhale, hips up and back. Inhale, step forward. And exhale, hands to heart. Last one. Inhale up. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, left foot forward, right foot turns out. Exhale, right arm around. Inhale, down dog. Exhale, hips up and back. Inhale, step it forward. And exhale, hands to heart. We're going to hit the pause button. Here's a little holiday survival tip. If you just need a quick little reset or a quick 5 minutes to yourself to just kind of recompose yourself and get back into it when you're during the holiday season, doing a flow like that, you can do it for a whole 5 minutes. You can do it 10 times through, whatever it is. But the more you do it, the more it's going to get the breath moving, going to increase your circulation, going to help with increase your heart rate a little bit. So it's just such a fantastic little reset button you can use anytime. So put that in your back pocket. We're going to go ahead and inhale up. We're going to transition now through our downward dog, because now we get to really settle into these poses, into a warrior two first. So the right foot is forward, left foot is going to turn out to the side, and then we're going to bring that left arm around, and we're in our warrior two. Now we can really think about kind of where our positioning is. We can make adjustments if we want to. We're going to get those shoulders up against an imaginary wall behind you. We're going to take that front knee, we're going to reach it to your side to really open up the hip. And then we're going to lift up through the arch of the back foot. We're going to hold each of these poses for about 5 breaths. We're going into a reverse warrior, so let's take the right hand forward and up. We're going to flip the palm to the back, and then we're going to lengthen through the spine and reach, stretch to the back. Let's take this back hand. It can either rest kind of on your hip or on your thigh, or you can wrap it around behind your back, and we hold. Good. One more pose here. We're going to bring this right arm back around. You're going to take the elbow somewhere to the leg. This is an extended side angle. Now to begin with, and you can be up here, it doesn't have to be low. You can adjust it, modify it for yourself. We're going to bring this left arm up overhead. Always having your chair available to stabilize if you need to do so. Good. Remember, this is our intense workout. If you want to take this a little bit deeper and go more, make it more intense, you're going to slide that elbow off of the knee. Ooh. Good. Now we're going to come up. We're going to turn toward the chair. We're going to step into a child's pose. Shake those legs out for just a moment. You probably felt your body heat increase just like that during those poses, right? Those are good heat building poses. Now we're going to take a moment of rest in between. Allow your heart rate to come back down. We're not going to stay here too long today. We're going to come right back up and take a big inhale up. Exhale, hands to heart. And inhale up. And hands to heart. So we're going to go on the other side. I'm going to just turn my chair around so I can face in the other direction. But you don't need to. You can keep yours right where it is. We're going to inhale up again. We're going to exhale it back to a downward dog. This is just our transition. We're going to take the left foot forward this time. Right foot turns out to the side. Right arm comes around. Nice big warrior two. Good. That front knee is reaching to the side so you can open up your hip. That back arch is lifting up so you've got energy in that back leg. Then we're going to take those shoulders. They're up against an imaginary wall behind you. And we hold and we breathe. Let's take that front hand, reach it forward and up. We're going to flip the palm to the back, and then we're going to lengthen through the spine and reach to the back. Your back hand is going to rest on your thigh or maybe slide in behind your back. We're going to keep the breath moving for about 5 more breath cycles. All right, we're going to bring that left arm around, elbow somewhere on that leg, could be up at the hip, could be closer to the knee. We're just going to bring this right arm overhead. You can also bring the arm to your ear, but for today we're going to bring it overhead. For those who want to take it a little bit deeper and go a lot deeper and go more intense, you can slide that elbow off of the knee and hold here. Come up out of it. We're going to wind back around into a child's pose. Take a rest. Your heart rate is probably elevated. Give yourself just a few moments here. You can find gentle movement here if that feels good. Come out of this. We're going to inhale, arms overhead. Exhale, hands to heart. One more time. Inhale, up. And exhale, hands to heart. Beautiful. I've got one more for us. We're going to go ahead and have a seat in our chairs. Okay, our final pose, a seated chair pose. This, I think, is the most deceptive pose in all of yoga. It looks like we're doing nothing, but as you will see, it can be quite an intense pose. So we're going to start by taking our feet together. We're going to press our knees together, press your thighs together, and then press your hips in toward the middle of the midline of your body. You can think about trying to press them together. We're going to start here. We're going to take our hands to our hearts, pressing those palms together. We're going to hold for about 5 breaths. Shake the legs out a little bit. We're going to layer this, so we're going to make it a little more intense each time. This time we're going to squeeze the knees together, squeeze the thighs together, squeeze those hips together. We're going to press our feet into the ground. Okay, so that's going to fire up the legs a little bit more. Hands to the heart. Again, pressing the palms together, energy in the upper body as well. Bracing through your core, so you're pulling the belly in. The legs strong. They're going to want a little break here, but keep them strong. Keep going. 2 more breath cycles. And release. All right, shake everything out. We've got 2 more rounds. Again, we're layering each time. If you feel like you just want to hit the pause button and kind of continue doing the level we just did, you're welcome to do that. We're going to squeeze the knees together, thighs together, hips together, heels into the ground, hands at the heart. Brace through the core. This time we're going to hinge it forward. We've got everything strong. Those legs are pressing together and down. This is a full body pose. It builds heat quickly, so you might feel your body heating up even more. You might feel your heart going a little bit faster. Your breath might go a little bit faster. Okay, let's do 2 more breath cycles. And release. Okay, we've got 1 more layer to this one. It's okay if you feel yourself glistening, as my friend calls it. You might start to sweat a little bit in yoga. That's completely fine. It's good for us to sweat a little bit every once in a while. We're building some heat. We're building some strength. We're getting our mind off of whatever else is going on in life. It's a good workout. Here we go. We're going to scoot the feet a little bit closer toward you this time. Okay, you'll see why in just a moment. So the feet are a little bit closer. We're pressing those legs together toward the midline. We're pressing the heels, especially down into the ground. Now we're going to hinge forward. We're going to see if we can take about 10% of our body weight out of the chair. Woo! Maybe 20%? You don't have to go far to feel this. Maybe 40 or 50%. Woo! Hold it, hold it, hold it. You got this. We're going to go 2 more breath cycles. You're strong, you're powerful. You've got this. 1 more breath. And release. There we go, friends. We did it. We got through our power yoga practice. We're going to take just a few moments here at the end to release, to be still, to let everything calm back down. Everything kind of center again. So relax back into your chair. I invite you to close your eyes. Listen to your breath. Feel what's happening in your body. Notice your heartbeat. Notice your breath. Notice how your body feels. Does it feel warm? Does it feel hot? Does it feel tired? Does it feel strong? We don't want to push ourselves beyond what we can do, but it can be so good for us to push ourselves a little bit sometimes. I think often our bodies can do more than we think that they can, and it is so empowering to find that and to practice that. Begin to find gentle movement anywhere in your body that feels good. Might be the fingers or toes or neck. You're welcome to stay here as long as you'd like to, as long as you need to. But if you're ready, we're going to take a big inhale, arms overhead. Exhale, release the arms down. We're going to take an inhale up. And exhale, hands to heart. Thank you so much for joining me for our power chair-ish yoga practice. This was fantastic. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope it's, like I said, it's a little bit different from what we normally do, but I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye.